Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
CD space bat. You need to go inside the bat folder. Now here what we are going to do, right? For example, let's say like if I want to, can you do the LDAP search command once? Let's say like we did the addition operation, we did the deletion operation, right? But if I want to do the like, for example, there is a third operation called update. Actually, update means, for example, let's say under update operation, there are 3 sub operations are there. Like, for example, adding the user, deleting the user and replacing the attribute. Basically like adding the attribute for a single user, deleting the attribute for a single user and then replacing the attribute. Like adding the attribute means, for example, you know right, we are going to add one attribute for a single user. Deleting means inside the user detail there are like lot of attributes or there are. We are going to delete one attribute actually. Similarly, replacing means. For example, if I want to change my user, possible links is basically replaced right changing from one value to another value. Actually, let's do that. One enter. Oh sorry, the best in. You need to give it. Also I didn't see that. Now you can copy the direct paste. Yet actually you're sorry, you can copy the direct end up search over the full command. Actually, how could this? Yes, I'm not sure I have this user or not. But how do I can able to check whatever the user I have added? We can search it. We can just search it. It is equal to star. Did we created the? Can you open the Apache Directory Studio also on the folder level? We know we installed the Apache directory, right? Can you search it in the bottom? We can connect to the Directory Studio. That will be easier. Click on the first link. Here download for Windows. You can. There are 2 versions. Will be there one for 64-bit. I can download the first one. You can click on that first one. Yes, it will get 64-bit it. Let it get. You can do the LLDF search here. It is equal to star. Oh, user.star, just a star. No, normal. It is equal to star. It's fine. I think there are like some. The users are not there actually. I mean, you can create you. Can you create one user actually? You can create the no. No, these are all the dummy already created users. Actually, you can leave that one. Can you open the notepad to fill which the LDF commands? Can you do the LDF modify? You can create the no, not this one. 886. Right, you can do this one. You can create the same thing actually. A 24 pieces. The same thing, same one. The same one you can create. That's not a lot of problem. No, you need to create it from the DN. Actually, you need to copy from the DN. No, just let it be there. Just copy the LDF modify command. Run the LDF modify command first. That's the LDF modify command. Change your password and then run it. Run the LDF modify command first. Copy the command and put it there in the notepad to list. Right click yes and paste it. Enter now. Just copy paste the user detail, that's all. It will get created on that. Why do you use a tutorial fix 6? Copy? No. You can have the same thing because it's both of them is two different services, right? Copy that and put it there in the no. I think you did it 2 times. Can you control C? Terminate the job. I think 2 times it got created or something. I think there is some glitch or something like that. Can you search? The UI is equal to 2346. I think there was some glitch happened actually. It's not acceptable. Oh no, you are doing the LDF modify, not the LDF search. You need to click on the power button. One more time. Pretty please do it one more time. Can you this one? 8123456. No, you need to remove the filter first. I'll remove the start. Fine, no UID is equal to 803.456, not the user dot. The UID you have given 812.3456, right? I think there was some glitch actually. Anyways, that's fine. That is fine. Here for this user right. If I want to do the replace and basically the update operation under update, adding an attribute, deleting the attribute and replacing the attribute. First of all, let's do deleting the attribute actually. For example, there is a postal code here, right? We can. For this particular reason, let's delete it actually. Can you do the LDF modify command? LF modify. No, you need to do the para button again one more time. No, it's a LDF modify. No, you have. You have put the UID in the right and side corner. It won't work. Can I just remove it? You can remove it. Can you copy the DNAN of that at 123456? Copy and paste it there. Yes, in the first line. Change time colon space modify. Previously we did change colon space add and change colon space delete. Now change type colon space modify. Just type it, don't copy paste it because once you type it right, then it will be change type colon space modify. Things are each just colon or a space. Colon space modify. Under modify operation, you are going to add the add. Sorry, delete that report. Delete colon space. What is the attribute? Team. We are going to delete it. Put that value right, postal code. We can delete it. That will be the same easy one. We can add it in the last line. Oh no. Wait. Don't copy it. No. Wait. Space postal code. Just type it. C should be in caps. Now 2 times. Press enter. Now Ctrl+C terminate the job again. If you search it, that postal code, it won't be there for the user. And enter, if you could see, postal code is not there. Now let's add the postal code. Now do the LDAP modify command. Copy the first line. Copy first 2 lines there, DIN and change type colon space. No, not there. Above that one. No, previously you executed one command, right DIN and then the change type a colon space. Modify that one. Yes, first 2 lines. No, copy without space. Actually, first 2 lines. Copy mod. Because it's a modify under modify, you are going to add it in. Add colon space. What is attribute name? You are going to add it. Add colon space. No, change type is modified. No, change type is modified. Again, you have to add enter. Just press enter, add colon space. You are going to add the attribute right postal code. Whatever the code you have deleted, you need to add it. Enter postal code code space. Sorry, postal code colon space. You need to give the value enter. No, not like that. Delete the colon, delete the space. Enter postal code colon space. Again, you need to give it actually the value. You need to give it 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. You can do enter 2 times. Control. Terminate the job. If you did the LDAP search, now you can able to show the LDAP search now. If you can see right postal code is there. Now we can also do the replace. Replace means replacing from one value to another value. Actually the same LDAP search. Same command. The same. No, not the LDAP modify command. We are going to replace it actually. Now the same. Copy the DIN of first 2 lines. Actually again DIN. And then change type colon space modify, paste it. Enter now, under we are going to replace it. Replace colon space. Which attribute we are going to replace it? Postal code right, replace colon space. Postal code. Enter postal code colon space the new value. You need to give the new value right. Postal code colon space new value. No, that's fine. The spelling is wrong. Oh, sorry, you can put file. Enter 2 times. Now, if you can go back and see the operations now, it will be there. The Control C2, the LDAP search operation was updated. Now these are the normal attributes. You are seeing it in the screen right, like for example, the DIN, the YID, and then the FINN and alright. If you click on the LDAP search and then space plus the same. If you want to no, the same. 8 is equal to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Place space plus. That means we are going to search the operational attributes. Who created the user? When the password is created, no, I think that's the spelling is wrong. It is equal to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who created the user? Creator. Name is seen is equal. Directive manager, because you have did the LDAP modify command. By using the cnn is equal directive manager. And then who modified it? The same people, the same person who modified, right? Modify as name because you use the same LDAP modify command to modify the postal code of the user. Then when it is created and then password change time, both of them will be the same thing because you have created the user and set that the password right, then the directory manager right. But it's a something like anybody can able to update it other than the directory manager. No, I mean the person who is having the high privileges. Then on they can able to modify, not all the people can able to modify it, only the super user account, because you during the installation you created the admin account for that one, right? That's why. This is how we can able to do the LDAP search operation, and then the adding the user, deleting the user now under like updating the user, basically adding the attribute, deleting the attribute, and then updating that is replacing the attribute. Now here we have did all the basics related to the users. Right, then how we can able to create based on the groups actually. That means like how we can able to create the group. But before that we are having only O is equal to people, right? Can you go back and check the Apache Directory Studio is installed? Sorry, download it or not? Yes, install it. Double click on the Apache Directory Studio 2009. Excuse me, thank you. It is done, Vinay. It is completed. That's fine. Can you run it? Can you run it? Should be as an administrator, or I think. This is fine. This is just a normal one. It's fine. We already installed the. What is that? We already installed the JDK, right? It is there. Can you go back and check the JDK is there or not? Can you copy the JDK path actually? Can you copy the JDK path? Copy this path. Can you open the user variables now? The user variables actually. Environmental variables, right? It's already there. It's already there. It's already there itself. In the top, can you click on new? The first one. There is a new, right? I just have plenty Java. Sorry. That is fine. Java underscore home. Paste it. Save it. And then click on in the bottom. Now run it. The Apache Directory Studio. Question. Is that a restart required? The JRE, whatever I have is not suitable for this product. No, that is fine. It should have to take the JDK. This Apache, it won't take the system variable. It will take the user variables only. I already did the Apache. It will work actually. Because, just hold on a minute. Whether it requires the restart or something. I think it requires the restart. We can do this later. That's fine. I mean, afterwards, you can just restart your mission and then try to test it. That is fine. As of now, we don't require the Apache Directory Studio. Whatever the data we added, we could be able to see it in the Apache Directory Studio. That is a graphical user interface. Now can you go back to the command prompt? First of all, we created the user. Right. These are all for the user accounts. Then how we can manage it for the group accounts actually? The group account is nothing but, here if you could see, right, O is equal to people we have seen. Now we need to create the O is equal to group. O is equal to group means it's an organization unit, right? You need to, as I already mentioned, what is the object class? You need to use it for OU. For creating the O basically, we have discussed it previously, right? During the LDAP thing, what we have discussed? We have discussed for example, let's say if you want to create a groups, you need to put the group of unique names. If you want to create a OU, you need to put organization or unit, right? And then if you want to create a user, you need to put init org person organization, person and top object class. Right. Same thing. In order to create a OO, can you open another tab in the notepad? Let's prepare the LDAP file in the command in the notepad response itself. Then we can copy paste it. First of all, it's a dnn, right? Dnn colon space, colon space, colon space. It's a O, right? O is equal to. We are going to create a group O only, right? You can put the group actually. G should be created. G should be in capital. And then, other than that, others are all small groups. What is that? It's basically like command D is equal, example, comma D is equal to com. That is your root actually. I can put D is equal to com, exact. Like how O is equal to people. And then D is equal to example, comma D is equal to com. Is there the same thing? D is equal to example, comma D is equal to com. There is one comma. And then it should be com. Now, obviously, the second line you are going to add it. You are going to create a OU only. That means change type colon space. The next thing you need to put the object class. What is object class? There are two object class. As I already mentioned, a top object class should be there for all the entries. Object class. O in smaller case. Object should be in lower case. C should be in uppercase. Just type it actually. Then only you can able to understand it next time when you are doing it. C should be in cap. Object class colon space. Copy the same object class and paste it in the second line again. The next line again. Colon space. As I already mentioned, for O, organizational unit is the object class. Right. Organizational unit. U in caps actually. Organizational. It should be Z. Organizational unit. Now the next line. OU is equal O colon space. Groups. Groups. The name of the OU. You can copy and put it there. Group. Group. It's groups only. Right in the top. You need to get the same thing. That's all. Remove the enter. There is empty line. That's fine. Can you go back and do the LDAP modify command and then copy paste it? That's all. This is how you can able to create a OU basically. Enter 2 times. See. Now you can search for the OU is equal to groups. Actually, it will be there. It should be O. It's not UID. I'm sorry. It's right. What will be the difference between the groups and then the normal user accounts? Right. The normal user account, the D, it's UID actually. But for the groups, right, it should be CN. The common name actually. Let's create a group actually. Can you go back to the notepad plus plus? I want to create a group under OU is equal to groups. Right? Dean colon space. The same thing only. Dean colon space. CN is equal to. The group name we can give it. Right. It should be CN is equal. Wait. Don't do any changes actually. I mean, you can put OU is equal to groups. Before that, you need to give the group name actually. Before that, before OU is equal to groups. D9 colon space. Delete everything. Just delete it. Delete the OU is equal to groups. And that line also delete it. Put D9 colon space. You need to give the group name first. Is equal to whatever the group name. For a normal users, you are giving the UID, right? In the then, you are giving the UID plus path. Similarly for the groups, you need to put the CN plus path actually. That's all. That is a difference. CN is equal to the group name. You can give it actually. Whatever the group name you want to give it, you can give it. For example, we can give the group name as admin like that. You can put the same thing actually. O is equal to groups. You have already created the OU for the groups. O is equal to groups, comma. D is equal to example. D is equal to group. You can compare it. This one with a normal user, right? You can able to see normal user is equal to A.56. O is equal to people. D is equal to example, comma. D is equal to group. I think this is the category which is forming, right? This is the hierarchy. Like this is called D is equal to example. And under which we have a O is equal to group. And under the group, we have created only OU is equal to groups. Similarly, we can have n number of CN, right? Like admin, any number of groups. You can have it actually 1000. For example, we are having nearly 3 lakhs groups actually in my current organization. Like that, you can have it actually group. You need to create it by yourself. There is no automated process and all. You need to group manually. You need to create a group manually by using this command. Under people, right? We have a OU called people. Similarly, if you wanted to create the user, it should be CN again. It should be UID. We have created the user based on the UID in the top. If you could see in the top, if you go back and search a user or something, it should be UID for user. The syntax is UID plus path. For a group, every time it's CN plus path actually. That is a difference. In every layer, there is a difference between the group and then the users. Users means UID plus path. Groups means CN plus path. This difference should be there. Because then why do we have like OU is equal to people? Then because that's everyone preferences actually. If you want, you can also create it because OU is equal to people. That is for the users, right? If you see the OU is equal to groups, we have given the permission only for organizational unit, right? Under that, we are going to create a group actually. If you want, you can also create it in people. It doesn't make sense. Right? People OU is for the users, right? And then the groups. OU is for the groups actually. It's every structure. Every organization will follow it actually. Even under people, we can create groups. Correct. Anywhere you can create. That's your preferences actually. But in an organization, it should be structured. Right. That's why. But during the authentication, also you can. The groups also can authenticate actually. That is, it will give some unnecessary problems actually during the response and all. That's why it's good to Separate the people and then the O is equal to groups. Got? Shape. The same thing. The spelling is wrong. Same object class. Object class is equal to top. One more object class. Group of unique names. The group creation. It should be. There are two object class you can give actually. Group of names you can give or group of unique names you can give. Anything you can. Able to give it. Even we can also give the group of names also. We can give actually. First of all, group of names. N should be in caps. N and O should be in caps. If you want, you can also give a group of unique names, any. That is your preferences. The next thing you need to give. You can give the OU colon space. What is the OU you have given? Groups. O colon space. Groups. C equal. Write the group name. Create the group. That's all. Remember, we can add the users into the group. And the next step actually, do the LDM modify command. Right click. It's just going to delete the one. Delete the one. Enter 2 times. Is that a group of your names is not there? I expect the same thing actually. There is a spelling mistake or something. OP. I got it. Can you go back? You have put it C in SQL domain. It should be C in colon space. I didn't see that. I got it. Copy and put it there. Enter 2 times. Code C. Terminate the job. Now, if you search the group, CN is equal to admin. We have created the user, but we didn't add any members to the group actually. If you want to add a user to the group, right, you need to use the D, N of the user to be added into the group. Actually, you cannot add the user based on the mail address or like that. You need to use the full distinguished name actually. Let's do that. Can you go back to the Notepad+ first? Let's create the LDF there. If I want to add the member of the group, right, that means put the D in the first line. In the first line, every time the group name only. Enter change type colon space modify. Right, we are going to do some modification to the group. That means I am going to add the user into the group. Right, modify operation. Add colon space. Which attribute I am going to put it? It's member actually. If you put group of names means it should be member attribute. If you put group of unique names means it should be unique member attribute actually. And member colon space. Can you copy the DNN of one user and paste it? Maybe you can copy the DN of your directory for 56. Right? It's there. In the second new number 2. This one. Not this one. Can you go back to the new number 2? The tab. Here just copy your. Don't copy the DNN. Just copy from UID to the last line. Paste it. Right. Now copy this one and put it there. You can also add multiple members. In the next line, you can have member colon space. Another user, member colon space. Another user also, you can give it. Right click, paste it. 2 times enter. Now Control C. Now search the user basically. 6. Right? Let's see the user is part of this group or not. It should be entered. It should be the operational attribute actually. Along with press. Because it should be the operational attribute. Now if you could see right, is member of in the last line. This user is member of this particular group actually. This is how you can able to create the OU, creating the group, and as well as D. Like adding the user to the group. If you want deleting the user, right? That is also we can do. Can you go back and do the? Can you go back to the node press? Delete the user from the group actually. Can you copy the same thing for lines? Paste it there. Instead of add, put delete. Copy and paste it. LDAP modify. It's a similar. It's a easy step actually. Don't go fast actually. Just do it slow. I actually wrongly pasted it. I can able to see that because I've done. Right. Because when you click on the LDAP modify command, you need to wait for 1 second actually. Because it will show successfully connected. Then only you need to paste it. You just click on the upper button and press the enter. But again, at the next second itself, you paste the value. That's why it is pasting the value in the normal command level itself actually. Just wait. Just slowly do it actually. We don't need to do it in a hurry. But actually, if you could see, right, it is taking some time to connect to it actually. Paste it. 2 times enter. Control C. Now search the same user with the operation output. Now you cannot be able to see the member of attribute. Actually, if you could see right, it is not there. In the last line and all, you can able to. Can you add the user into the group again? Same one. But still the user is there. It is not there. The user will be there. But the user is not part of the group actually. Is equal to. Previously, the user is member of the group. But now we remove the user. Right. From the group. We are not deleting the user. We are removing the user from the group only. Can you add the user to the group again? Why you have copied the DNAN again? I'm sorry, only 4. You are copying the delete one. It's already been added actually. You don't need to change it again. Because why I mean? For you to change. Then I should copy this right. Exactly. It's already there. You don't need to edit it. Do the LDAP modify command and add it again. This is how you can also add multiple users. Under you can remember. You can put member multiple times actually. I'll add. Enter 2 times. This is how one will help you. I mean, no other team will help you to do that. Basically, if you are managing the LDAP, we are the one who will take care of the group creation and all action. Adding the users handled by a different team. That's fine. Adding the user to the group, that will be some kind of automated version will be there. But only for creating the group, the LDAP team will take care of it. Creating the group the same way, like how we did manually. The same way you need to create it. By manually only. You need to create it. Even in the UI level, we couldn't able to do that. In opposite Active Studio, you can able to do it, but it will be confusing for you to do it. Rather than do it, we are doing it in this one, like console, LDAP app operations. This is the easiest version to do it actually. Understood? This is how we are creating the group information into the ping directory. Understood? All good here. On the ping directory level, let's keep this group. We will be using it in the future in the PingFederate. How we can able to connect to the PingFederate from the ping directory from the PingFederate, because we need to enable the authentication and the SSO in the PingFederate, right? In order to do that, we need a LDAP success tray, the LDAP source we already created. We need to connect the PingFederate to the ping directory. Can you go to the PingFederate console? Log into that. In PingFederate, that is a component, the first component. We are calling it as a data store actually. It will be used to connect to any kind of a data store. Data source basically, the name suggests, right? Data store, right? It's basically storing storage of the users, or storing the users like that actually. A ping directory is the one we are going to connect to it. Go to the system, data stores. Here we are only connecting to it, not authenticating and all. We are just connecting to it. It's taking a lot of time actually. Add a new data store here. Now here we need to give the name. Here we are connecting to the ping directory, right? Just put a PD. That's all. That's all. Choose the type as LDAP and then click on next. Now here it is asking for a host name, right? What is the host name? I think both of them is the same thing. Right. Your LDAP host name and all. Can you go back to the command prompt and type the host name? I think your LDAP host name and your PingFederate host name, both of them are same. That's correct. Can you go back and paste it there? Scroll down. Here, if you could see, right, the next option, that is use LDAP. There is one checkbox. Don't check that box as of now. Here that option, if you check it, it will go as a 6636 port actually. First of all, let's connect on the normal LDAP port, actually 318 port, and test it. Then we can change it to the LDAP. Actually, choose the LDA P type as ping directory. Now here if you scroll down, right, there is a username and password they are asking, right. You need to use the cn is equal to directory space manager and then the password. Now there is a space actually. Please remove the space. cn is equal to directory space manager. M should be in caps. Give the password. Now test the connection. Invalid credentials. Can you check the credentials? Manager, spelling is wrong. Test the connection now. Now it is successful, right? Now enable the LDAP there. Now it is connecting on non-encrypted port successfully. Test 636. Test the connection now. Now you can see, right? It is throwing an error actually. Why it is throwing an error? Before enabling the CloudFoundation, it is not throwing any error. But after enabling that, it is throwing an error. What could be the reason actually? Any? We have to add the port or certificate. Certificate. Agree. Certificate actually. If you see LDAP, during the installation, we installed one certificate actually. Whenever, if I want to connect to the LDAP 60, not only the username and password is required. Other than that, certificate is also required. Even though if it is a PingFederate, the same product also. But still, you need a certificate to connect to the ping directory on the 636. But PingFederate, we did not use the certificate of the ping. That is why PingFederate does not have the certificate. It is directly connecting to the LDAP 636. It does not have the certificate. The LDAP is rejecting the request actually. You need to export the certificate from the LDAP and import it into the PingFederate actually. Scroll down and save it. Right now, it is not working actually. Click on next. Save this. You click on next and save it. Right now, it is not working actually. The data store. We need to export the certificate from the ping directory and import it into the PingFederate. Can you go back to? Do you have the OpenSSL with you? Can you open another tab in the Chrome browser? Just type OpenSSL space or link. This one. SourceForge. SourceForge. Click on the download. Can you extract it? Go to the folder. You can extract it here itself, actually, if you want. Now, can you extract it? Can you open the folder? SL. Open the bin folder. In the first folder, that is the OpenSSL DAR. Right. Can you open that one? This one, application. Can you open that one, please? Yes, _client. Everything in lowercase. Yes, _. No, it should be yes. Superpower. space iPhone connect. Yes underscore client space iPhone connect. iPhone connect only without space. Your host name. That is your PingFederate host name. It should be the same thing, right? 66. That is a ping directory. Port number actually. Can you maximize it? It will show the certificate actually. Now if you scroll up little bit, there will be like a certificate from N. Begin certificate. And then the iPhone. N certificate should be there. Copy from iPhone. Begin certificate to iPhone. N certificate. And put it there in the Notepad++. But we still have the. You can just extract it and save it. That's all. Just save it. Save as type as. No. Any. That's fine. Can you go back to the Chrome browser? I wanted to know when did we install the certificate. Because we just had the license alone. During the installation, you have given the 636 port and then generate self-signed certificate. Right. That is the one. Got. During the installation itself, we have given the option to generate the certificate. Got. Now can you go back to the. You already exported. That's fine. Now can you go back to the console. The certificate, what it is doing it is going to establish the trust between the PingFederate and then the LDAP, right? You need to put it there in establish trust chain actually. Can you go back to the Chrome browser, the PingFederate console? Can you go to the console? Can you go to the security in the top right hand side corner in the securities? If you could see, right, establish trust chain between the certificate authority, the trusted CA. You need to upload the LDAP certificate in the trusted CA only. Can you click on that link? It's taking some time to load. You can import the file which you have exported actually. Where did you export it? It should be the system, the result. That is open. Double click on it. It's for. That's fine. It will accept actually. Click on next. This is the certificate details. Actually save it. It automatically taken from the certificate itself actually. Now we are uploading the certificate properly, right? Now can you go ahead and try to test that? The same. Can you go back to the system data stores? Again, can you try to test the same thing? We already enabled the LDAP actually. But if you test it right, it will work out. Now, if you could see, authentication test was successful actually. This is how you can able to establish a communication between the PingFederate and then the any LDAP actually. If you are using any kind of LDAP, right, the same way you can able to do it actually. You need to go ahead and create the data store. You can give the administrator username and password, the host name, and then use LDAP. Actually, if LDAP is not. If you don't have the certificate, if you want to use the LDAP, means it won't work actually for LDAP. Apart from username and password, you require a certificate is mandatory for that actually. If you don't have the certificate, then you cannot. Basically you cannot use the LDAP. Here we enable the LDAP, but we didn't enable the certificate, right? That's why it was not able to connect to the ping directory. But once you upload the certificate, now it is able to connect to the LDAP ping directory. Actually, this is how we can able to enable they establish a communication between the PingFederate and then the ping directory basically. Understood? All good. Just one question. In the real time, we have to give the LD hosting ping directory server name, right? Exactly. For example, if we have 3 to 4 servers, or we will just have only one server, so only, you will be load balancing that one, right? Correct. Which means you need to put the load, LB load balancing. You are there actually. And also the other thing is, how do we download the certificate in the real-time servers then? The same way. You can do the same way. But generally we will be asking the LDAP team to do that actually. But here even LDAP is also managed by you means. The same way you can able to do it actually. And also client space hyphen connect. And then you can have the certificate actually there. You have to copy this and then we have to import this file. In that case, this should be the LTMAN certificate then, not the single server, right? Because you are putting the host name there, right? Correct. Got understood. This is how you can able to establish a communication between the PingFederate and then the ping directory. Every data store in every PingFederate configuration is the same thing actually. If you are using the Active Directory, the same username and password, same certificate actually, like that. Understood. Then I have one quick question. The certificate that we generated, that is from ping directory server. Exactly. In this case, our host is same. But in real time, the directory server is different and the PingFederate is different. Isn't it? Actually, the thing is that here you need to use the host name of your ping directory. That's all. Here you have used the host name Nishay:636, right? You need to use your LDAP host name :636 actually to get the certificate. The host name can be anything. It may be S organization come like that. Anything it may be. Just we need the certificate. Certificate, how we can able to do that? Yes, _client space hyphen connect actually. Even the SO. Even the SO configuration name also might be the same name as the host name. Also in the real time. It might be there actually. That is not our preferences on. That is not our problem. Whatever the host name is there, we can able to export it by using the host name. That's all. But the port number matters actually. Only the port number matters. You can use the same host name for any application also. For example, there is one. There is a different application was there actually that is using the same host name actually. Definitely use the same host name only. There might be some kind of a changes in the URL actually. That's all. It will be there actually. This is not your, you are creating the user based on 389, 489 or 636. Both of them is not different actually. It's the same thing only. The way of communicating to the LDAP, you are using 389 or 636. It's not like, if you create the user on 389 port, then if you are searching the user on 3 or 636 port, then it won't be available under all actually. Like that. It's not like that. It will be there actually. You are creating the user on the LDAP only. Not based on the port number or not. The port number is giving how we are connecting to the LDAP actually. That's all. It needs a certificate on that. Exactly. Either you are connecting securely or it's just a normal one. Actually, that's like that. Understood. This is how we can able to go with the LDAP operations, and as well as this particular, we have seen the different O's, and then we have created the group information and added the user into the group also. You can also add many users into the group. Just try to have the same command also. Just you can copy paste the command in the chat. Raida and Sumadi, right? Can you try to copy paste and put it in your, you can paste it in your notepad process. That you can also practice it today. You can copy Control A, right click. Can you hide and paste it? Can you guys reshare it with yourselves actually? This is how we can able to do the LDAP operation. Right now we will stop the LDAP operations actually. Then we will go on to the PingFederate components only. We will see the single sign-on. We will see the single sign-on using the SL particle SAML, and then we will see the different components of the PingFederate. Actually, once we complete the SML and all, then we will come back for a different process there. Then we will go to the extra features of the PingFederate and all actually. We will go one by one actually. Today, I think we will stop it right here. Tomorrow, we will see another 2 components. We will see the adapters. We will see the PCBs, and we will also start with the SAML flow. We will also see the single sign on the normal. And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.